Hi, and welcome to Three Questions With. I got my friend Carolyn with us from Love the Mouse Travel. Hey, Carolyn, welcome to the show.
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
So let's start at the beginning. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I'm a Disney vacation planner, and I work with families to help them get to Disney and create all those magical moments that Disney can offer. My services are completely free, so my clients pay no more booking through me than they would if they booked themselves right through the Disney website. But the difference is with me, you get my concierge level services. So I am there for you 24/7. When you have a question or a concern, or you want to add something or change something to your package, you contact me directly instead of calling and being on hold with the cast members, and I take care of all of that for you. So I help you every step of the planning process.
So, Carolyn, to me, that makes perfect sense because I was joking with you before the show. I don't know a thing about Disney. And I think that a lot of people, it happens, you have babies, nieces and nephews. I want to take you all to Disney. That's really, really sweet and nice. But if you don't know where to stay, what to do, hey, how do I get tickets? Then
Right.
it can turn into just a great gesture. It can end badly when you find out like, oh, we got a really great room, but it's really far from the park. Or, you don't know what, you didn't go there. Like, I didn't even know that was part of Disney. So can you
Exactly.
kind of take a rookie like me and kind of explain to them, hey, you're going with two-year-olds. This is what you want to do. This is what they'd want to say. Can you
Yeah.
kind of do that for us?
Absolutely. So, first of all, any Disney destination that you go to, planning is key, and you want to have a plan when you go. So, in this situation, let's talk about Walt Disney World. If you're taking two little 2 year olds to Walt Disney World, the first thing I do is talk to my clients and get to know them a little bit. I want to know what the kids like, what characters they like. Are they into Playhouse, Disney Junior and those characters, so that gives me first an idea of where to direct you in terms of staying at Walt Disney World. There are several different resort categories. There's value, moderate, and deluxe. So I work with my clients in their budget. So we'd first talk about, are you interested in spending time at your resort and having a great pool day in the middle of your stay, which I personally always do with my family. We need a down day. I always recommend that to my clients, but I have my favorite pools at Walt Disney World at the resorts, and that's where I would direct you. Two little kids, the beach club and the yacht club have Stormalong Bay, which is a sandbar where the kids can build sand castles, and there's a small water area for the kids. So first we would talk about resort and choose the right resort for your family. And when I always quote 3 to 4, sometimes 5 resorts. So you can see a variety of prices. And I also send you some videos and some information about the resorts. From there, so Walt Disney World has 4 major theme parks. They have water parks, they have the Disney Springs area. For 2 year olds, I'm sending you to Magic Kingdom. That's the place you're going to be spending a lot of your time, specifically in Fantasyland. The attractions there are all the classics, Dumbo and Peter Pan and Small World. And this is where those 2 year olds are going to have a great time. It's actually where I was a cast member when I worked at Walt Disney World in Fantasyland. So we're going to talk about the parks, and I'm going to send you information as we go through the travel process. I'm going to send you information about what are my favorite attractions at each park, broken down specifically for age range. So you're going to look at those preschoolers. But for families that have older kids, I have it broken down into big thrill rides that they're going to want to see. So we'll talk about the attractions. We'll decide on the number of tickets you need to get to the theme parks if you want to add on a water park or something like that. And then we book your trip, and I'm still with you every step of the way. So right now, Walt Disney is booking dining 60 days out. I'm here to explain to you the no modified character dining experiences that there are. And with 2 year olds, you're going to want to see Mickey. And this is the way to do it. I was just there a couple weeks ago, and I got all my selfies with Mickey in the background, the character dining. It's really great. Even though it's a modified experience right now because of COVID, it was still so much fun. So I'm going to explain to you the different restaurants that you can go to, things I think your kids would love, your nephews would love. And we just go through. And along the way, my clients are emailing me with questions. And I'm just there for tips and tricks. For example, right now at Hollywood Studios, the big ride is in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Rise of the Resistance. You need a boarding pass to ride that, which a lot of people don't realize. You've got to be on your phone at 7 a.m. the day you're going to that park to grab your boarding pass. From me, you're going to get an email with an attachment that's going to tell you step by step that day how to get it, because a lot of people can't get it. And I'm going to give you my personal experience because I've been on it twice now, and it is amazing. But those are some of the services that I offer as I get to know my clients and what they're looking for.
One of the things I like is I saw you were just at Disney.
Yeah.
So I like that you're going to stay up to date on what's going on. So, hey, I was just at the park a couple weeks ago. This is exactly what's happening. That's powerful to me, right?
Yeah, that's how I keep up to date too. I travel to Disney World specifically 3 to 4 times a year, and I take all different kinds of trips. So that trip I was on a couple weekends ago, that was a girls' trip. It was me and my friend Michelle, and it's obviously a very different trip than when I take my 5-year-old and my 8-year-old. But we're going in November. We're taking my sister's family and my niece, who's 3, and it's her first visit. So I'm super excited about that. But I've taken so many different kinds of trips that I can really help, whether it's a Run Disney event that you want to do, or it's a honeymoon. I have a couple who's getting married next week and they're going on their honeymoon in July. So it's really fun for me to really get to know my clients and tailor it specifically for them.
So Carolyn, what's the best way for people to reach out to you and learn more, my friend?
So you can go to my Facebook page, which is Carolyn at Love the Mouse Travel, and I'm always posting new pictures. And you can email me at carolyn@lovethemousetravel.com. That's the best way. And I book Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, which is coming back. We're booking through 2022 right now, through the fall. I book Alani by Disney in Hawaii. And I also book Adventures by Disney and Run Disney events. And I recently became a vacation specialist for Universal in Orlando, because I know a lot of my clients are also interested in maybe a day or two at Universal. So I also have experience with Universal and can book that as well. So please reach out.
Carolyn, appreciate you taking a couple minutes to jump on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks so much, Kevin.